All right, first pitch coming up. And on the mound in this one, Henry. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hill hooks it away. One away.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 10.
Sal Freeland up now for the Brewers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike one.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Foul ball there. Ground ball left side, could be two. Norby over to second, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. On to the bottom of the first. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Rhys Hoskins. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Hoskins pushes it foul. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hill in position. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
That is it. The catcher, William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties, and that squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Pitch is in there. Strike one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a miss. And there are two down. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed and keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1. Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking, and that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
One down, base is empty. That clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Terang. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Two outs, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 2 and the Brewers 0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sal Frelick.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Yelich swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
1 out, base is empty. And they'll do it again. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Hoskins at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count. But when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches. See if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Henry back to work. Hard hit right side. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. His first at bat was a strikeout. Chourio, only 20 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Two balls, no strikes, the count.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That's in there. And a count 2-1. Fouled off down the right side. Got him swinging.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one misses. And the count now 2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next pitch just misses, and that's ball 3. The Marlins leading by 2, and we're in the top of the 5th. On the ground, and Milwaukee is set down in order. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Marlins 2 and the Brewers nothing. And we're back, and now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now back, the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
De Los Santos. And makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Bryce.
This is Bryce Terang.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Goes down looking. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Marlins 2 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Miami, Now the number 2 hitter, Sal Frelick. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that is out of play. Base knock center field. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Runner takes off. Popped in the air, left side. Fortes moving under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
William Contreras getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. That's to third and a foul ball. Misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
In the air, out towards left center. And that is that. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Marlins 2 and the Brewers nothing.
Now pitching for.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jesus Tinoco.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Henry pitched 7 scoreless and had double-digit strikeouts as well.
He went out there and put him in a position to win, Boog, and that's all you can really ask of him. His teammates held up their end of the job, and they go home smiling.